Hey everybody. I don't really know how to have this conversation, so I'm just gonna do what we normally do, where I fuck around and we find out. Six of Swords, healing, planning. No. Sailing on calmer waters. Kind of in my head a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Queen of Cups. Because death. I don't have an ego here, but I'm being guided to claim the experience. I'm going to do that, but I don't really know what that means entirely. Two of Pentacles. I'm new here, and I am very much still learning. Ten of Cups. But if there's anything we've learned, it's that we're already in Barbados. Right, our ring. The Lovers. Important decisions. I think it was Barbados. If you don't know the story, go look it up. The Sun, Chariot. It's really good. I think 2024 is going to be our year. Collectively. I think we've all been through a lot of shit, and I think we all deserve to stand up and say we did a lot here. And you know what? 2023 ripped our heart out like 15 times. But you know what? It's okay. The Hierophant. Because the only way that we could ever create the ripple that we're going to is by going through all of this hardship. If anybody saw one of the earlier readings where we talked about it, I chose the harder path. The one that had obstacles and towers and 9 kinds of bullshit, because I was promised my Ten of Cups with him. It was the only thing I've ever asked God for, because I didn't acknowledge any kind of source, entity, creator, higher consciousness for a really long time. I was in a very small box most of my life. And it wasn't until I loved hard enough to ask that things finally started moving. And now realizing that the end goal that I had the entire time, my Ten of Cups with him, is probably not a reality. Of still Ten of Pentacles. I gained myself back from death itself. Three of Swords. We conquered heartbreak. We're a whole person now. Or again. And we've risen above the bullshit that was hiding and trying to keep us back. And I'm just so grateful for every part of this journey. And it's not over. And I want to express that acknowledging my own progress here does not mean I know anything at all. Spirit will speak through me when they want to. But that's it. Other than that, I'm just trying to create the only ripple I can on a day-to-day basis while I'm pursuing my goals. The idea here is the collective ripple. It starts in the readers. There's a million other people going through things exactly like I did and am. will, that need those guiding hands. And that's not a demonization of anybody that makes a living on tarot, but having it as a service to the public of the world, where they can grow and they can change and they can reach new heights. It's the most important job there is. And it's not something any other religion can do, in my opinion. Because this category of belief falls in such a wide variety of niches. It's a bigger spider web than I think people realize. Four of Swords. Now we're resting and planning. Next steps. Ace of Swords. I think it's important that we dream big here, because the sky is the limit. Three of Cups. Reunion, celebration, soul tribe. That's the point. Not titles, not labels, not definitions. Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups. I think we should be on the lookout for the next wave. Two of Wands. Of people just trying to record their story, even if they don't know why. It's time to speak. It's time for everybody to tell their story, trigger each other, heal, grow, transform. Listen to spirit. Rise above it all. I don't think there's a single person in our cluster that hasn't had their beliefs challenged during this experience. We've all grown and changed as a result. No matter how we felt along the way. Ace of Cups. That new beginning in love can very well be community. And I think it's important for the teachers to not underestimate just how important they are. Because you birth the next generation, and then the next generation births the next. And they're coming stronger every single generation. And they know more. And they can do it younger. And that's just how it is. There's no spotlights here, because we're all just one. Family. Which I think is what a lot of us were after in the first place. Because I think a lot of people in our category, they're ostracized. They don't fit in. They're weird. They like things that identify them publicly and get them typecasted as a certain type of individual. I think we all experienced those things. And I think we all experienced a big purge of emotions this week. And everything that's happening for us needs to happen. And again, I just want to thank you guys for being part of this. If Matthew Ramos hadn't been shadow banned, the card wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have made that video. We wouldn't have had that as a marker, a synchronicity. When I recorded myself about to smoke weed on camera during the Sound of Silence video, I thought for a good 3 seconds about going back and deleting it. And it wouldn't have been the same video. We would have lost that marker again. The way that things had to go, the choices that we had to make,